Hey guys, so I'm really excited. This is my first YouTube video, for PeakAgent, and I'm just super excited to tell you guys about what we're doing here at PeakAgent and how we hope that it can transform your business. Um, the thing I want to talk about today is probably the most thing that people bring to me when it comes to AI, and that is AI replacing humans. And so I really want to kind of get underneath that and explain what really is going on. Um, what we find is that when we implement an AI assistant with a business, it takes the role of five specialties, right? So there's like a chief of staff capability there, there's an executive assistant thing there, there's a researcher, there's a project manager, and even someone who finally understands all the software that you're already paying for. And we'll get into that in a second. But the best part, right? This is the best part, is that finally, for the first time in tech history, you, the lay non-technical person, you do not have to learn AI. You just have to talk to it, and by talking to it or texting it, you can do either one. Yeah, it learns you, right? Okay, so most solopreneurs and contractors and owners of businesses, with fewer employees, are wearing way too many hats, right? So follow-ups get dropped, research gets pushed aside. You prepare for an important meeting 5 minutes before it starts, crossing our fingers, right? And opportunities can sit on the shelf because no one really has the time, to look into them, right? So almost every business owner I know is paying for software to help them with all those issues, right? So they buy the software because they're sold on all these features, hoping to get the benefits, but you can only get the benefits if you know how to fully use the software, right? And so the problem is that most people, that's software being technical isn't their forte, isn't their strong suit. They're plumbers, they're contractors, they're electricians, they're hairstylists, they're, all these things that don't require being technical. And so what happens is that they get really excited about the software, and then they get it, and what's the first thing? We've all been there. What's the first thing? You sign up for some software, right? You pay for it and whatnot, and it's like, great, now you need to sit down and dedicate your time to watch our tutorials, and that's going to show you how to do our thing, right? So you now have to wrap your understanding around how they operate in order for you to do it, right? So this is where AI can really step in. It can take, so if you pass this on to your AI assistant, right? Literally, it looks like something like this. Hey, assistant, whatever you've named it. I have Go High Level as my CRM. I don't even remember what a CRM stands for. I just know that I have contacts in there. Some people are clients and customers, others are prospects and vendors. And I just know I have a bunch of names in there, and I don't know what to do about it. So what it's going to do is, one, you have the option. It can either say, okay, if you want, I can break things down for you so that you can, from signing in, because some people, I swear, they will stop using a software because they don't even remember how to log in. And they're just like, I just don't have time for it. So imagine if it's like, look, I can help you with something like that. Or even better yet, this is the best part. If you want, right, which I can tell you now, especially with our assistants, there are many permissions and guardrails in place. So it's never going to be where your AI assistant is just going to go, do whatever it wants to do. I know there's a lot of clickbait headlines out there. Oh, AI is taking over and it's doing whatever it wants. I can guarantee you, we have never had an instance where, with the guardrails that we put, that AI has leapt over those and just did what it wanted to do. So let's just say, though, you are comfortable enough with allowing your AI assistant to connect. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of technical behind the scenes happening about how the assistant can connect with your CRM, which is what we call a third party harness. I know the tech industry, we love having anything that makes us sound smart. It's just what we love. But I'm telling you now, you take AI assistant and you link it without a cord or anything like that to your CRM. And in this example, we're going to use a Go High Level, right? It's going to connect. And here's the greatest thing. It's now going to be able, with your permissions, it can do things like, let me learn the whole thing. So it'll go watch those tutorials. It'll read all the documents. It'll click all the things just so it can be up to speed on what all of your CRM can offer. And then you can just keep having a conversation with your assistant. Okay, well, now that you know my CRM and you can see what's going on, tell me all the opportunities I'm missing. What do I need to set up? Are there any places I'm leaking, right? Meaning, is there something that I'm either doing or not doing, or that I'm paying for that I don't need to be, and all of that, right? We have some users that they're paying for the top level, and they're like, look, you're not using all of these. You can pay, you can cut your bill in half every single month because you're going to only be using this, and this. And then the good news just keeps coming. Then it could be where, let's just say now it's like, okay, so I see that you have this many prospects and people that aren't using your business yet. Let's create a campaign, a follow-up campaign. And here's what we can do. And here are the messages. And here are the hook lines. And here are all these things. What do you think? Do you approve? Read it. Do you like it? We can change it. You can make it sound obviously more like you. You're the business owner, so it should sound like you. So you get to get your input. And again, this is like having a conversation with an awesome employee that is just always focused, always there, ready to help you out. And once you're happy with it, and then it's going to say, okay, so that's on that. By the way, you can also follow up with your customers or your clients, right? If you're a hairstylist, maybe someone hasn't come in a few months. Let's reach out to those people that I can tell haven't been on your calendar that used to come every 6 weeks. I can see your calendar for as long as you've kept a digital calendar. And it's like, yeah, this one person or these people were coming in every 4 to 6 weeks and now they're not. Let's hit them up. Do you want to offer maybe like a come back and get 10% off or something like that? So it can be proactive in suggesting ways that you can reach out to these different groups of people. And then when you're like, okay, this is great. I got my prospects, and I got my current customers and clients, and I got my vendors, and I see what, okay, yeah, go ahead and do it. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, your assistant is working your software. And by the way, that's one third-party harness. See, you're already learning third-party harness. That's one software, right, out of thousands that your AI assistant can connect to, and it all funnels through your assistant to you, right? So you don't have to sit there and open up this and open up that and, what's going on, on this marketing thing, or what about my Canva, or what about my Slack, or what about my Discord, or what about my, all of that. It can connect to all of those, and it funnels in. And what I like to do, so I have 3 check-ins a day. I have my morning brief, my midday pulse, and my evening wrap-up. And obviously, if something gets flagged, that's important, it needs my attention right then, awesome. But unless that happens, and by the way, the more you do this, and the more that you have your assistant and you are just working on getting everything kind of structured, the less you're going to have these emergencies that are going to kind of take you out of your day, right? Because again, this is all about making you and your business work better and more streamlined. That's what it's all about, right? So, guys, I don't want to put in too much in my first one, so thank you if you made it this far. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, there's never been a more exciting time to be alive. I always say to people that the only day I am more excited about than today is tomorrow. It is such a great time to be human, to be a business owner, and to really use AI as a partner. You look at it like that. It's not here to take over. It's not here to mess things up and all that. It's really here to help bolster and inspire and just make things easier while also making things better. So, if all of this sounds good, then text me, DM me. I am on social, on PeakAgent AI, on Instagram. You can hit me up below. type assistant if you want more information, and I will reach out to you directly. I'm the CEO. And we are offering a 7-day free trial where you get your own personalized AI assistant that lives in your text messages as well as your email. And if you continue to use it throughout the week and do the things that we ask you to do so that you can really see all the cool things that it can do, you can literally get up to a free month. And if you refer people to us every 3, you get free a month. So, I mean, it's just really, really awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name's Andrew Rufil. I'm the CEO of PeakAgent AI, and let me know if you have any questions on this or anything AI. Thanks so much.